Good morning, church. My name is Lori Moreland. I'm on staff at Heights Church, and I'm also a volunteer leader in the junior high ministry. Today, I get the opportunity to talk about the relationship between Mary and Elizabeth. We have these two wonderful women who are so different from each other, but yet they're so much the same. Elizabeth has walked life already. She's older. She has been through so much. And we have Mary, who's so young, and she's just beginning her life, just starting out. And when Mary finds out about Elizabeth being pregnant with what could only be done through the hand of God, she quickly goes to visit with her cousin and spends 3 months with her. Can you imagine the wonderful, rich conversations they have together? Can you imagine how Mary talks about her concern? What will people say? I am not even married to Joseph. People are going to talk about me. And Elizabeth, she gets an opportunity to share how people talked about her when she couldn't bear children and how she dealt with that public scrutiny from other people. And they got to talk about the joy and the hope and the things that were to come. It must have been such a wonderful and rich and filling time for them. I've had the opportunity to sit down with young people and talk to them too. And what I have found is that in our conversations, the most important role that I could play was to listen, because sometimes people just need to talk. They need to pour out the things that are in their hearts. They need somebody to hear them. It's not my job to say that they're right or they're wrong. It's not my job to judge them. It's just my job to listen. And when I listen, then I can build trust. And when trust is built, that's the opportunity we have to speak into somebody else's life because we've earned it. I've also found that listening is more than doing something with our ears. It's also how we posture ourselves, how we present ourselves. My family is wonderful for pursing our lips and folding our arms. And that speaks volumes. That's communication too. So when we listen actively, we also have to be aware of how we're presenting ourselves. And then people will feel a sense of being drawn in and talked to. I've also had the pleasure of being on the other side of it, where I was a younger person talking to somebody who has been in a position that I'm going through, who's already walked that road. And they listened to me, and they were able to share the hopes that they had. They were able to share with me the things that they had been through, and they were able to direct me. And if I felt that they cared about me, then I felt that I could trust them. Today, things are changing so fast, and sometimes it feels like the generation coming up behind us is so different, and sometimes they feel like we're so different. Technology is different. The things that they listen to, their interests are different, but you know what hasn't changed? The human heart hasn't changed. We still have a need to be loved. We still need to love. We still need to care. We still feel fear. We still feel anxiety. We still have all the human emotions. And when we can tune into those things rather than what's different about us, then we can build bridges. So I pray that as you go out this week, that you will have the opportunity to talk to somebody who might be coming up below you, that might be going through a struggle, that you can sit and listen to, and you can care about them, and you can love them, and you can build that bridge of trust. Or if you're going through something and you just need somebody to talk to, I pray that you find somebody that you can talk to, somebody who you can share your hopes and your dreams and your fears and your struggles with, and that they can just listen to what you have to say. Being a part of a relationship with another person is such a satisfying thing. Sometimes we feel like we're so isolated from other people, but we do need each other. So reach out a hand this week, touch somebody else's life, invite them in, or ask them to come into your life. And I pray that you are blessed and that you are enriched by that experience. Have a wonderful week, my friends.